Let me ask you something. When you do Bible study, do you open other versions of the Bible? I do. I look through about 3 or 4 different versions of them, and sometimes more. And the reason behind this is because I want to get a deeper understanding of what it's actually saying. Now, depending on what kind of Bible you use, you have some that are more word by word translations, and then you have others that are more telling you in the basic idea of it. Well, one of the early Christian writers by the name of Origen had this same idea or this same thought process while he was studying. Origen came up with what is called the Hexapla. In trying to understand the Old Testament, he comprised 6 different columns. Column number 1, Hebrew text without vowels. Column number 2, the Hebrew text in Greek. Number 3, Aquila from the 2nd century. He was a Jewish scholar. He had a very literal translation. Number 4, Symmachus, who was a 2nd century scholar as well, and he didn't do it as a literal translation. It had more flow to it. It was not as choppy. Number 5, the very popular Septuagint, which was a work done by 72 Jewish scholars. And then number 6, Theodotion, who was a 2nd century convert who revised the Septuagint. So columns 3 through 6 were the most popular translations of the Old Testament. Now, why would Origen do something like this? Well, it was never officially stated, but one can infer that he was doing this to get a proper understanding of what the text meant. To do a word-by-word breakdown was something that took a lot of codices or books to be able to complete. So if we do the math on it, it would be 40 books of 800 pages to be able to get through the Old Testament with this 6-column study. Because of the sheer size of this project, we don't have any copies of the Hexapla. The only thing we do have are commentaries in the margins from some of the early church fathers that gives us some of the information that came out in the contents of the Hexapla. But that kind of energy and dedication is really inspiring. So since I have started this goal, this journey to become a lay ecclesial minister, I look up to Origen. Spending that time and effort to really understand these sacred scriptures is just incredibly inspiring. So I'm going to be sharing information as I learn along the way. Sometimes it's going to be straight from the book, or sometimes from the patristics, or from the Catechism of the Catholic Church, or some comments from some Protestants, because I feel that the more information that you have, the better it's going to be. So I'm excited to launch this journey, and let's see what I can come up with. So until next time, grace and peace to you.